Hmm. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Just not really happy because TikTok has made it so that I can't go live on my other account. So this is kind of like affecting my live a little bit. The views only two because of that. Yeah. But other than that, I'm doing good. How are you? Okay, I'm live on YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna go on YouTube. Let me share the link. Okay, I'm gonna go live on YouTube, guys. Okay, so those who are joining, make sure you go to YouTube. Okay, I am signing off on TikTok because I don't know if I should keep it on. Honestly, it's a tough choice. Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic. Okay, I'm muting my mic, so I'll type a message here so that you guys know. Uh, okay, how can I do this? Same thing. Okay. Let me see. Cheers. Okay, guys, we're back live on YouTube. Let's get the likes up. We're gonna get started once we get more people in the room. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So let me mute myself on TikTok. Okay. Let's yeah, I'll put this here. Should I put it here? Okay, so we're live here, guys, on YouTube because TikTok is annoying. So we're gonna stay live on YouTube for today. Okay. So let's get the likes up. Give this video a thumbs up. Welcome back to another live. Hope everybody's doing great. If this is your first time joining the live, then welcome. Great to have you here. What I do on this live is analyze the Forex market. I also provide you guys with basic trading knowledge. This is a great place to learn about trading. If you're a beginner, I come live Monday to Thursday. First time is around this time. This is 9:30 a.m. Eastern time that I come live. And then the second time I come live is around 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure to follow me, subscribe to the YouTube channel here, and also join my free Telegram channel So you can get trading signals, free trading education, motivation, and all that. The link to the link to my Telegram channel is listed below the description of this live. So make sure to go ahead and join it if you're not already in it. Okay. So we're gonna get started very soon here. Okay. All right. So guys, I see there's three of us live right now. Please, let's get the thumbs up. Okay. And if you are watching this live after it is already done, then please give it a thumbs up as well. I really appreciate it. Make sure to also subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed. Okay. So this live, feel free to interact in the comment section. All right. If there's any questions you have regarding trading or the analysis that I do here, feel free to ask the questions, in the chat box there on YouTube. Okay. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to begin by analyzing gold, and then we're going to look at other things. Okay. We're going to look at other pairs we normally trade, like such as USD JPY, EUR NZD, AUD USD. Okay, those are like the main pairs that I look and trade. So we'll take a look at them in a bit. Let's start off with gold. Okay, so let's start off with gold here. And Bitcoin. Because I'm analyzing on YouTube, I think I'm gonna go back. We're gonna also analyze Bitcoin. Okay. So let's take a look at gold, switching off to switch off before I switch. I just want to delete all this like alerts that I have. So let's go and look at the daily time frame. Okay. Remove that. Okay. Let me delete all these lines. I have so many lines here that is not necessary anymore. So we better delete all of them. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now our chart looks nice and clean. I'm also going to delete this because it has already played out, so I don't really need it anymore. Yeah, okay. So let's go back to the daily time frame. Okay, for you people on YouTube, you people on TikTok rather, okay. Um, you people on TikTok, please make sure to go to I know you guys can't hear me. Well, I don't know why am I even speaking. I muted myself on TikTok so they can't hear me. Here, okay? Go live on. Okay. Me. Join me live on. Okay. Yeah. So let's begin the analysis. I have to do it in a way where this message will remain there. Okay. Okay. So people, here is here is oh my god, what the hell? This is really gonna be tricky. How can I do this? Trying to find a way. Okay, this message it will have to disappear. 4 minutes, just because I do have to like bring to this my chart. Nope. There's this one. Okay. I had a chart where I was showing. I was basically like showing target for big for gold, but I think I deleted it by accident. Okay, it's fine. Let's just start from scratch. Okay. So number one, this is gold, daily time frame. We're going to start the analysis there. Currently, the price is 3,659, right? Price is still going higher. The target where I'm expecting gold to get to is 3,800. That's 3,800. And I believe it should get there soon. So basically what we can see here is that we are in a very strong uptrend on the daily time frame. This is our previous all-time high that was broken about 2 weeks ago. Okay, so 2 weeks ago we can see that gold actually was able to clear this all-time high of 3,499. So as a result of that, we need to see gold, it should be heading, so we need to see the target where gold should be heading is going to be around 3,800 and 868, approximately around that area. So this is the target for gold. This is where I'm expecting gold to eventually get to. Okay, it's on a mission to 3,860, 70, around there. Okay, so that's on the daily time frame. Now, on the daily time frame, what we also see, we see that ever since it broke this previous all-time high, it started going higher, 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 and then we have now started creating like smaller liquidity. So now the price, this is the previous all-time high, 3,500, but then inwardly the price is now creating higher highs and higher lows. So these are all liquidity that price is creating. Okay, keep note of that. So this is all things that price eventually is going to come back and clear. Okay, eventually, you see this previous all-time high, right? Was once a resistance, but now because price has broken above it, it's going to turn into support. So eventually, sometimes in the future, price should come back. It should, right? Come back to do a retest on this previous high, which is going to turn into support. So this is going to be a good area to look to go long on gold when it eventually comes back down to. Okay, so it's a good area to look long if you're someone that's trying to catch like big moves on gold. Then look to go long when the price returns around that area. In fact, it may actually come all the way down to 3,425. Okay, because the resistance is not just from the wick, but it's from the wick to the body. Okay, so something like this. Yeah, something. So it's from the wick to the top of the body. That is our resistance. Okay, so if we're trying to go long on gold when it comes back to retest this support, right? We want to see the price coming all the way down here, and then we take out. So that's sitting approximately around the price of 3,425, 26. Okay. So that is gold on the daily time frame. So right now it's still going up. I believe we're gonna be pushing up towards 3,700 today. Today I can see gold heading towards 3,700. If it doesn't get there today, most likely like tomorrow, okay, we should get to that price target. Okay, now let's switch to the 1 hour time frame so we understand what's happening on the daily time frame. Now let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so here is gold. Let me just readjust. Okay. I just care about what's happening right here. Okay, that's all I care about right now. So yeah, so this is the 1 hour time frame. On this 1 hour time frame, we also can see an uptrend. Okay, we really see a really nice uptrend that gold is actually in right now. Okay, our current higher high is sitting right here at 3,672. That's the current higher high. Previous higher high was over here at 3,659. Previous higher low was here at 3,636.37. And then we saw price broke below that previous higher high. Or no, sorry, previous higher low, man. I always get those things confused because it's like they all sound the same and it's just like, So anyways, price broke below the previous higher low. Okay. That is why we saw that when it did go back up, it ended up selling off, right? Because usually whenever the price breaks below the previous higher low in an uptrend, this is usually one sign that the price wants to reverse and start heading downward. Okay, it's a sign that price wants to reverse and start heading downward, start a downtrend and so on. And yeah, and then the thing that 100% guarantees it sometimes is also the second higher low, which gold actually did. It broke below the previous higher low, and then not only that, but it also broke below the second previous higher low. But then it didn't really start a downtrend. Okay, it didn't really start any downtrend. It ended up reversing. So I believe these two moves were just like traps to trap people into thinking that okay, this bullish momentum, this bullish move that gold started is now over. So let's all start shorting gold right now. It's about to dump. So I think it was all just a trap to trap traders. But the real place where gold wants to go is up. Okay, so like I told you guys, I'm still bullish. The next target right now, it's on the way to clear this current high, which is 3,672. So it clears that one, then it's going to be able to push all the way to 3,690. Okay, 690, and then we should be able to get to 3,700 as well. Okay, 690 is going to be where the next resistance is, like 3,690.95, around there. That will be where the next major resistance is. I think that would be like a good area to enter like a quick short and all that when the price gets to that. And then after that we have 3,700, which is going to be a major resistance. All right, if you're looking for like a place where gold is going to massively sell off, definitely that 3,700. Okay, it may not even hit 3,700. It may just get to like 3,698 or something and then sell off. This is exactly what happens whenever gold arrives to that round number. Okay, any number that is, that's like in the hundreds. You understand? In the hundreds, price always reverse massively. Like the last one here was 30. Where is it? Actually, yeah, the last one, 3,600, it didn't really reverse massively. I'm just checking it right now. Okay. So you can see here, this one, yeah, 3,600. We didn't really see a massive reverse. So it was just like, it was a pullback, but not a major one. Okay. So even the 3,700, we might not see a massive one. Yeah. You know what? Scratch that. We're not going to see a massive pullback. We're just going to see some type of pullback, but it's not going to be massive. The area where the price seems to be doing a massive pullback on is 3,000, like the 80. Okay, so anytime it reaches 80s, this is where we do massive pullback. So the last 80s was like around here. Okay, so here when it got to like 3,007, 780, okay, 78. Okay, so 78, almost 80 there. We did a massive pullback from that area. And then the last one is this one right here. Okay, now this one, it didn't really get to exactly 80. Okay, so between, let's just say between 70s and 80s, anytime the price approaches 70s and 80s, we can see some type of massive pullback. Okay, so the last 70s and 80s was here, 3,578. And the next one is this one. This is the current major pullback the price has done so far. Okay, but nevertheless, on the 1 hour time frame, price is now going up. Okay, you can see It has been going up since ever since it dropped to this 3,616. It started reversing up. We created some type of bullish structure actually. Okay, so we created this minor downtrend. So this is a minor downtrend that gold actually formed. And then immediately after breaking out of this minor downtrend, okay, yeah, immediately after breaking out of this minor downtrend, then guess what? Price had to go up. And this is where I gave a signal. I gave a signal yesterday on the Telegram channel because as a result of this breakout, okay, so I saw clearly the price was in this minor downtrend. Okay, this is a downtrend within an uptrend. Sometimes the price can do that. Take note of that, okay? Price could be in an uptrend, but inwardly it could be also in a downtrend. This is a minor pullback here. So price was going down, creating lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. So how do you know a downtrend is over? When the price breaks above the um previous lower high, which the price actually did. So since it broke above that previous lower high, guess what? This bottom part turns into support, right? So what you want to do is look to go long when the price eventually comes back. Okay, once price breaks above the previous lower high, you shouldn't go long right away. This is the candle that broke that previous lower high. You don't want to go long right away after that breakout. You want to wait for the price to come back below that lower high. Okay, you want the price to come back below. Now, when the price comes back inside that lower high, usually there's going to be a support that was created, which the price is going to use to now bounce back up. The support is either going to be fair value gap, it's either going to be a fair value gap or red candle followed by green candle. Those are the two types of support that the market will use to go back up. So in this case, we actually didn't have a fair value gap, right? There was no fair value gap, at least not on this 1 hour time frame. Maybe on other time frames, like lower time frames, maybe we did have a fair value gap, but on this 1 hour time frame, there was no fair value gap, but we did have this red followed by green candle support, which was also a good area to actually go long. So this is why we see price actually ended up respecting it, used it, and then bounced back up. And then we would have set our stop loss below this current low here. So this is like 3,014, but I set it just like around 3,619, just because if the price is able to come all the way down here, then there's a high chance it's most likely going to end up breaking it. So there's no point in trying to lose more money when we already know, okay, if it's coming all the way down here, it has a high interest of actually going lower, breaking that. So yeah, so that is basically it. So now, the next thing we want to see gold do, we want it to basically break this current high. This is 3,673. When I see the price breaking above that, once it's able to successfully break above that, then we are heading to the next major resistance, which is sitting approximately like between around 3,695. Okay, I'm gonna put a line there. I believe that's the next area where we're gonna see some type of retracement. So that's 6,095. Okay, so 3,695. Okay, that is where we're going to see the next major pullback. So for now, you want to look to long, but to be honest, if you're someone that did not long gold down here, you kind of like missed out on it. For now, like I would, it's really tricky. If you're gonna go long here, just know putting yourself at a lot of risk. Okay, what I would do in this case, okay, I want to see here. So just give me a second. Let me just delete this because I don't really need it anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna just I'm also gonna delete this. None of these things is important anymore. This one too is not important. This one too is not important. Okay. So what do we see? Okay, for price to continue going up, it's always good for it to come back to a support. Okay, so currently we see we have this current high. Okay, so we have this current high here and this higher low right here. Okay, we have this current high and this current, oops. Okay, so high, higher low, which the price, I believe it has broken it. If I zoom in really well, let me try to zoom in. My chart is gonna look a little bit weird. Okay, so it did break it. You can see there the candle is above this this high. So this is a confirmed breakout. Okay, so now that we have confirmed that breakout, okay, we do have a lot of, we have some liquidity right here, okay, aka support, which is a good area for the market to actually come back to. It wants to continue going higher. So if you're trying to go long on gold, I would wait for the price to come and tap this. I think this is where it will most likely bounce back up. Okay, if I don't really use trend line, but I do see, I also see a trend line opportunity right there. Okay, so we have, yeah, so this is, so there's two areas the market is going to come back to and use it to continue heading up. Okay, so number one, we have this trend line, which I really highly doubt it will use it to bounce back up. It may end up breaking below it. So we have this support here. This is 3,647. Okay, so that would be one good area to go along. And then if it drops lower, the next one would be 3,633. Okay, so expecting it to hold 3,647 to continue going up. If it doesn't hold that, it keeps going lower, then we also have 3,634 as well to bounce back up. Nevertheless, the area where the price shouldn't go, shouldn't return back to, okay, it shouldn't like go back down to, is 3,619. Okay, so this is where I have this red line. This is an area where the price, yeah, it shouldn't like come back to. So this is 3,619. So if you're going long here and you want to target that 3,700, right? Best area to set your stop loss will be slightly below 3,619. Okay, 3,619 there, because I don't see the price coming down at that area. You know what I just see is the price most likely coming back down here, and then it will use this to now continue going up. Okay, so that is basically the expectation. That's the expectation on gold. Okay, I hope this is clear. It makes sense. Okay, let me now, I want to delete this. I don't use trend lines, so let me delete that off my chart. Let's head over to the 5-minute now. I just want to like mark out areas for like scalping, you know. So let's come back to the 5 minutes time frame. Before price can reverse, we can also see that on the 5 minutes, guys. Okay, price wants to reverse back down. We'll be able to see that on the 5 minutes. So on this 5-minute time frame, we see a clear uptrend that's going on. Okay, see price is above this resistance currently, and so far previous high is right here. So previous high is right here, 3,650. Higher low is right here at 3,647. Other than that, then we have this whole thing here. Yeah, so for now, even on the 5 minutes, to be honest, there's no shift that has happened. And even if there was a shift, that means price has to break below this. Okay, this 3,647, it will have to break below that, and then if it does, then we can now look for a sell when the price retraces back up. Okay, but for now, we don't really see none of that happening. So yeah, so there's really nothing we can do here. Okay, I'm actually going to mark this. Let me just mark this just, but to be honest, I don't think it's going to matter because price coming here is going to just give us an opportunity to go long. That's pretty much it. Okay, but we still have that scalping opportunity. Even if it's going to go up, we'll still have the opportunity to scalp it. You understand? So I will still mark it. Okay, let me just mark it, and then I'm going to set an alert here. That way, if it does come here, we'll then look for a quick short when the price retraces back up. Okay, so that's on gold right now. There's really nothing for us to do. We just have to wait. Okay, that's pretty much it. Let's head over to the next pair on our list. I'm gonna check out EUR and ZD. Let's see what's happening with this pair here. Okay, so EUR and ZD. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it is 1.9717. Okay, let me type a message here. Okay, so yeah, EUR and ZD is currently downtrend. Okay, important levels that I've marked all these important levels here. Okay, so our previous lower low is this blue line here. So we have the blue line with the bottom part is showing the previous lower low, the top part is showing the previous lower high. Okay, yeah, that's what it's showing. And then yellow line, that's our second lower high. Okay, so price has broken above the previous lower high. Okay, it broke above the most recent lower high. However, the second one hasn't gotten broken yet. Okay, so one of my strategies involves the price breaking the second lower high. Then there's something specific that I look for. There's a buy zone that price will usually create before breaking that high, which I will now look to mark. Okay, now this is something I only teach in the trading class. I'm not going to share that strategy in this live at all. If you're interested in learning learning about that strategy, it's an extremely powerful strategy. If you want to learn what it is, make sure to join my trading class. Okay, you can send me a message on TikTok or send me a message to my email. I have my email listed on the YouTube. You can do that, and then I'll send you information about how you can sign up for the trading class. Okay, so but anyways, since the price broke above that previous lower high, this is a shift. Okay, this is a sign that price wants to go higher, so it could now start an uptrend. All right, we have now gotten that shift, so we could start an uptrend. Now we want to look for long. There's two areas to go long. Okay, on this for this pair here, we want to go long when the price comes. When the price, hold on. Yeah, so when the price comes around here, okay. So one, there's two scenarios. Okay, there's two scenarios, and I'm gonna give you both of the scenarios. Okay, either number one. Okay, number one, we look to go long when price comes down when it comes down to 1.9694. Okay, 1.96 let me yeah, so I'm going to right now, I need to shift this here. Okay, so for this pair we do have an area to go long here. Okay, so for price could come if it comes down to 1.9694, 1. So between 1.9694 and 1.9675, this is one area where it could potentially bounce back up. Okay, so coming down here, one area to bounce back up and continue heading higher. Okay, so that's scenario number one. Now if you buy here, you want to just set your stop loss like below 196.59. Okay, so a good area to set your stop loss would be like below 196.59, where I have that red line. Okay, so that's scenario number one where price could buy. Scenario number two where price could buy in case this one fails. Okay, the next one is going to be this one down here. So this is between 196.51 and 196.27. This is the this is oops this is the second scenario for a buy. Okay, so either we buy from this top part, continue going up, or we don't respect that one, we come to this next one instead. Okay, we come to this one instead and we go up. So if we buy the second one, set your stop loss at 195 95. Okay, so where I have this red line here, this is where you're going to set your stop loss. If you're buying the second area here, if price comes there, your stop loss would be at 195.95. Okay, and if you're buying at the first one here, your stop loss is below 196.59. Okay, so that's EUR NZD. Those are the two scenarios that is most likely going to play out. Okay, so let's go on. Let me set an alert here. Price is not there yet, so I'm gonna set an alert. Okay, so let's head over to the next part on our list. USD JPY. USD JPY. Okay, so let's see. What is happening here? So USD JPY currently 147.10. Okay. Okay, so it's supposed to go up. Okay, so yeah, last week it came to the buy zone. It tapped the top part of the buy zone, and then it's it actually did return. Yeah, it made it to the it didn't made it to the exact target, which is here 148. Okay, just made it halfway and we got rejected. We're now coming back down. We're now coming back down here. Okay, but it looks like it wants to keep going down. Yeah, so from what I'm seeing, we might actually continue to go down. Where you want to go long on this pair here, USD JPY, is down here 146.52. Okay, so 146.52 is where I see USD JPY bouncing back up. So for now, it will most likely keep dropping because it came to this resistance. Yeah, it came to this resistance here, and we did get rejected. Right now, we have there's a support here, which the price, let me see. Okay, so we do have this support here. Okay, we have this support here that the price is actually sort of like it tried to hold, it held the top part here, but that failed. So it keeps going lower and lower. So inwardly, okay, inwardly we have a minor downtrend that is currently playing out. Okay. Now USD GPY, if gold is gonna go up, you already know what's gonna happen to USD GPY. Gold and USD JPY is a pair that they cannot be moving in the same direction at the same time. Okay, so if the bias on gold, okay, the prediction on gold is bullish, that means USD JPY should be bearish. Okay, so join me on yeah. Okay, so um yeah, so USD JPY I think is going to keep going down, okay, unless it breaks out of this current bearish structure that we currently have playing out. Okay, we do have a bearish structure that is playing out right now, which if I'm going to actually note, let me note it. Okay, so this is a bearish structure that's playing out right now. Okay, so that is it. So unless it ends up coming and breaking um above this high, then we could actually continue moving up higher. But if we don't, then the price is just going to keep going down. Okay, so for now, what I say the best trades to look for is a short. Okay, so for USDJPY for now, you want to look for short, and price is actually at a good area for you to short right now. So I would short it now, set your stop loss. Set your stop loss, above right there. Okay. And you target this bottom part as your TP. So that is the scenario on USD JPY. I believe it should be heading down to 146.51. And then once it gets to 156, 146, 51, 52, then you can go long. Okay. Yeah, you can go long. Okay. And then the take profit, you can just target the resistances and high above. Okay. Above the price. That makes sense. Okay. So that's pretty much it. So USD JPY, unfortunately, I mean, right now, yeah, we do have a sell signal. Okay. So this sell here is something that you can take, right? You can sell at where the price is right now, and then you target 146.52 as your TP, stop loss above 147.94. Okay, so let's go on. Let's move on with the next pair on our list. AUD USD. Check it out. Okay, AUD USD uptrend currently. We have an uptrend that's okay. So we have an uptrend that is currently playing out. So with this uptrend, what has happened so far? Let's see. Okay, so we have this previous um higher high and higher low here, and what we can see is that the price did break below the previous higher low. Okay, we actually did get a break, so now price is retracing. Okay, it's retracing here, and there's actually no resistance that was created. Yeah, I don't see any resistance. I mean, the high is a resistance. Okay, the high, yeah. So that current higher high where price got rejected from is a resistance. So what we see is the price came there and then it actually did get rejected. So this is a bearish sign. Okay. So now we have a possibility the price could actually start heading higher. But what we want to see happen, we want to see the price actually breaking below. We want to see the price breaking below this support right here. Okay, we want to see the price to break this current support. So if it breaks below this current support, this is when it's going to start dropping like crazy. Okay, so for AUD USD, if we break below 0.6649, okay, we close an hourly candle, either 30 minutes or 1 hour candle below 66.49. Okay, so break that 30 minutes to 1 hour candle below 66.49. Okay, then it will start heading down. Okay, it will start a downtrend. Okay, it's gonna start a downtrend, and where it's gonna go to next, it will be going down to, it's gonna go back to revisit this low here, 65.89. Okay, it will go back down to revisit that low. Okay, so I'll set an alert slightly below that. That way, if that happens, then we can look to sell it. Okay, so that's EUR NZD. Our second higher low is this one right here. This is 65.90. Okay, that's our second higher low. The previous one is right here, which price actually did break. And like I said, this is usually a bearish sign. Price usually, when it breaks below that, this is a sign of reversal. Price wants to reverse. So technically, you can actually short right now. You can actually short this pair AUD USD, and then just set your stop loss slightly above this current high. Okay, this current high 66.68. You can do that. Okay, for me, I don't want to short it yet because I can see we also have this upward movement that's playing out. Price could use this as support to actually break this high. Okay, it could. So that's why I don't want to short yet. I want to make sure, wait for the price to break out of this current structure that it has been using to make its way up higher. Okay, I want to be safe. So if it can break this structure, then the short has a higher chance of playing out. But if it doesn't break below this structure, it's kind of like 50-50. You understand? 50-50. So that's why we want to just be patient and Instead, wait for the price to break that structure, right? Breaking below 66.49. Then we can go ahead and short. Okay. So that's AUD USD. And then what else? I'm setting a load at the current high as well, because when the price breaks that current high, then this means I have to come back and reanalyze the chart. Okay. Come back, reanalyze the chart so that I can just remark my important levels. Okay. So far we've analyzed gold. We've took a look at gold. We didn't see any trading opportunity there yet. And then we looked at EUR NZD. We didn't see any trading opportunity there yet as well, but I've told you guys already the areas where you can look for trading opportunities when the price comes there. We also looked at USD JPY, and then this is the one that we actually saw a trading opportunity. Okay, that is a short at the current price level, with the target being at 146.52. And then lastly, we took a look at AUD USD, which also we didn't see any trading opportunity yet. Okay, that is it. Now, since we are on YouTube, let's look at Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is something that I don't like analyzing on TikTok, because TikTok really acts up. Okay, it acts up. Yeah, but let's look at it here. Okay, so this is Bitcoin. It's been a while since I've looked at Bitcoin, analyzed it and stuff. Let's see. So Bitcoin is currently 114,000 daily time frame right here. Okay. Let me mark important levels. We have our previous high right there. I want to make sure, let me confirm where the price actually broke. Whether it actually broke this high or not. Yeah, it did break it. Okay. So that one is confirmed. Okay. And then we see the second higher low right here. Okay. So we have the second higher low right there. And then on top of this, we also have we have an internal uptrend as well. Okay. So we have external, this is an external uptrend. What I just oh, we have too many things going on. Wow, okay. Yeah. So we have quite a lot of things happening. Okay. We have an internal uptrend and external uptrend as well playing out. Okay. So we have three things. Okay. So one large external uptrend, one minor uh internal uptrend. Okay, let's say yeah. Okay, so three uptrend that's playing out. The large one, the medium one, and then the smaller one that's playing out. Okay. So so for this one, we're gonna focus on the internal uptrend instead. Okay, that is playing out. Okay, so internal uptrend number one we had right here. Okay, so right over here we have this internal uptrend that was playing out. Okay, you can see anytime price is creating higher high, higher low, just know this is an uptrend. Okay, formation of an uptrend, higher high and higher low, and then it can be major or minor. This one is a minor uptrend that is in this Bitcoin chart. So this is, price breaks out of this uptrend, don't expect to see massive shift in the market. Okay, but yeah, we did break below this previous higher low right here. Okay, and then for this one there's no resistance that was created. Okay, but then price came to the second higher low. Okay, now I am seeing something. Okay, I am seeing yeah, okay, it already played out already. Okay, so this would have been a perfect area to sell Bitcoin. Okay, in the short term, here would have been a perfect area to sell Bitcoin. So between 114,682, okay, 118, that would have been a good area to sell Bitcoin, and then target 112 as you take profit. It already played out. So this minor down uptrend is no longer relevant because the price has already like played out, and so on. Okay. So the next uptrend that we have is this external one here, which for this one, this is our previous high and higher low, and then the second higher low is right here. Now with this one here, the price actually didn't break it. Okay, so the price didn't break this second higher low. Instead, it decided to use it. Yeah, it decided to use it to bounce back up. Okay, it decided to use it to bounce back up. So this would have been a perfect area to go long. Okay, so I'm going to mark this here. It used that one to bounce back up. Now, as the price of Bitcoin was coming down to this area, it was also now creating a downtrend. Okay, so now we had this internal downtrend that is now playing out as well. Okay, so me, when I look at the market, I look at all of, like, I look at what's happening on the right side, and I also look at I look at what has happened on the left. Okay, what has happened on the left, and then what's happening on the right of the chart as well. So on the right of the chart, we have a downtrend that was playing out. On the left of the chart, we have an uptrend that is playing out. Okay, but what the price is going to do is going to respect what's happening on the right. What's happening on the right is actually what's going to determine whether the price is about to change or not. Okay, like reverse basically. Okay, so on the right of the chart here, we do have a minor downtrend. Okay, that is playing out. Okay, and then okay, let me see here. So we broke here. Yeah, so right now we do have a resistance. This is our current resistance here. Okay, so this is our current resistance for this. It's a good area for Bitcoin to actually sell from. Okay, so this is a good area for Bitcoin to sell from. If this is going to get respected, Bitcoin should be coming back down here, 107. Okay, this is where it should be coming down to. Okay, however, because we have this shift that just happened, okay, so we have this shift that also just took place on Bitcoin. Okay, so what we're gonna do, the Bitcoin is definitely going to buy around this area. Okay, so you want to look to go long on Bitcoin around 109.30, 109,333, 110, 163. Okay, so this is a good area Bitcoin should revisit and bounce back up. Okay, so that's basically what I see playing out on Bitcoin. And then you just set your stop loss below this 107 to 53. Okay, So that would be, this is the trade on Bitcoin. Okay. So yeah, so that's basically the Bitcoin analysis here. Look to go short right now where Bitcoin is. Good area to go short. And then when it comes down to 107 or 110, okay, starting from 110, 153, you can start going long there. If it drops lower to 109, 342, this is also another good area to go long. Okay, and then your stop loss slightly below 107, 290. That is the Bitcoin projection. I'll be right back, guys. 1 second. All right, guys. So yeah, so I think this is it. I have to go off now. I started this live by 9:30, and now it's been 2 hours, almost 2 hours. Yeah, almost 2 hours, about an hour and a half. So we're gonna end our live here for today. Thank you guys for joining to this live. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Come live again later tonight by 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. This live, you can rewatch it in case you missed it, you joined late. Okay. It's gonna be available in a few minutes right after I'm done. You can go and rewatch the analysis and then just mark out the important levels, set your alerts, and then yeah, trade safely and everything. Thank you so much for the support. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, give a thumbs up, like this video, and then join the Telegram channel, guys. If you're not in the Telegram channel, you subscribe to me on YouTube, but you're not in the Telegram channel, you're missing out on signals and free trading education. Don't be left behind. Click the link below the description of this video and join the Telegram channel. It's 100% free. Okay? I'll see you guys later tonight. Take care. Bye for now.